Hello students, welcome back to our maths class. Previously, we have seen the formulae for slope of the straight line. Today, in this video, we are going to learn how to do the solution of example 5.9 to 5.12. Now, let us see the quickly recalled
formulas which we have to studied in the previous classes. When theta is given means the slope of the line m is equal to tan theta. When 2 points are given means the slope of the line m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. If the two straight lines are parallel, then their slope must be equal. M1 is equal to M2. If the two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slope is equal to minus 1. Let us see the example 5.9. Find the slope of the line joining the points minus 6, 1 and minus 3, 2. In this question, 2 points are given. We have to find the slope of the line. Let us do the solution. First you take down and write the given points. Then you write the formulas. What is the formula for finding the slope of a straight line when 2 points are given? Yes, m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. First point you take x1, y1 and second point x2, y2. Now substitute these points in the formula, that is m is equal to y2 minus y1, that is 2 minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1 minus 3 minus of minus 6. Now you have to simplify this, means we get 2 minus 1, 1, then minus 3, minus into minus, plus 6. That is m is equal to 1 by 3. Hence the slope of the line m is equal to 1 by 3. This is the answer for this question. Now see the second subdivision. Given points minus 1 by 3, 1 by 2 and 2 by 7, 3 by 7. Let us do the solution. First you take down and write the given point minus 3, 1 by 2 and 2 by 7, 3 by 7. This one x1, y1, x2, y2. Now you write the formula. Slope of the line m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now you have to apply the given point in this formula, means we get m is equal to y2 3 by 7 minus y1 1 by 2 by x2 2 by 7 minus 1 by 3, that is minus into minus plus 1 by 3. Then you have to simplify this by taking LCM. We have 14, then 6 minus 7 divided by, here you take LCM 21, 6 plus 7, that is 6 minus 7 by 14 divided by 6 plus 7 by 21. Now you simplify this, means we have 6 minus 7 minus 1 by 14 divided by 6 plus 7 13 by 21. Now you transpose this in multiplication form, then minus 1 by 14 multiply. After that you reciprocal this fraction, means we get 21 by 13. Now you simplify this by 7 table. 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21. Now you multiply this, means we get minus 1 into 3 minus 3, 2 into 13 26. Then the slope of the line m is equal to minus 3 by 26. This is the answer for second subdivision. Now we move on to the third subdivision. See the third subdivision, minus 14 comma 10 and 14 comma minus 6. Let us do the solution. First you take down and write the given point 14 comma 10 and 14 comma minus 6. This point x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. Now let us write the formula. Slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now you have to apply these points in the formula, means we have m is equal to y2 minus 6 minus 10 by x2 minus x1, 14 minus 14. Then you simplify this, means we get minus 6 minus 10 minus 16 by 14 minus 14, 0. Now you divide this, means minus 16 divided by 0. Is this possible to divide? No, this division is undefined. Therefore, the slope of the line is undefined, because 0 divided by any number we have 0, but any number divided by 0 is undefined. Hence the slope of the line is undefined. This is the answer for third subdivision. Now we move on to the next example. See the question. The line R passes through the points minus 2, 2 and 5, 8, and the line S passes through the points minus 8, 7 and minus 2, 0. Is the line R perpendicular to S? See, in this question, the line R passes through the point and the line S passing through the points are given. We have to check whether these lines are perpendicular or not. In solution, first you have to find the slope of the line R, that is m1. Then next you have to find the slope of the line S, that is m2. And then you have to find the product of these two slopes. You get minus 1 means it is perpendicular or perpendicular to S. Suppose you not get minus 1 or is not perpendicular to S. Let us do the solution. First you take down and write the given. The line or passes through the point. minus 2 comma 2 and 5 comma 8. That is x1 y1 x2 y2. Now you write the slope formula. M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now you have to apply the given point in this formula, means we get 8 minus 2 by x2 minus x1, 5 minus of minus 2, that is plus 2. That is equal to 8 minus 2. Simplify means we get 8 minus 2, 6 by 7. That is the slope of the line. The slope of the line or is M1 is equal to 6 by 7. Then next you have to find the slope of the line S. First you take down and write the given point. The line S passes through the point minus 8 comma 7 and minus 2 comma 0. Let us keep x1 y1 x2 y2. The slope of the line S is M2 is equal to, now you apply this point in the formula, means we have y2 minus y1, that is 0 minus 7 by x2 minus x1 minus 2 minus of minus 8 plus 8 is equal to minus 7 by 6. Therefore, M2 is equal to minus 7 by 6. Now, you have to multiply these two slopes, that is M1 into M2. What is the value of M1? 6 by 7. That is 6 by 7 into the value of M2 is minus 7 by 6. Now you cancelling this means 1 7 is 7, 1 7 is 7, 1 6 is 6, 1 6 is 6. That is 1 into minus 1. We have minus 1, that is M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. This is satisfying the perpendicular condition. Therefore, the line R is perpendicular to S. This is the answer for this question. Now, let us see the next example 5.11. See the question. The line P passes through the points 3, minus 2, 12, 4 and the line Q passes through the points 6, minus 2 and 12, 2. Is P parallel to Q? See, in this question, the line P passes through the points and line Q passes through the points are given. We have to check whether it is a parallel or not. What is the condition for parallel in the slope? Yes, M1 is equal to M2. In solution, we have to find the slope of the line P, that is M1, then slope of the line Q, that is M2. So, these two slopes are equal, means P parallel to Q, otherwise it is not parallel. Let us do the solution. In solution, first you take down and write the given point. P passes through the given points 3, minus 2, 12, 4. That one you keep x1, y1, x2, y2. Then what is the formula for slope? M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the formula for slope. Okay, now you have to find the slope of the line P. That is, the slope of the line P is m1. Now you have to apply this given point in the formula, means we get 4 y2 minus y1, 4 minus into minus plus 2 by x2 minus x1, 12 minus 3, that is 6 by 12 minus 3, 9. Cancelling this by 3 table, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Therefore, m1 is equal to 2 by 3. Hence, the slope of the line P is m1 is equal to 2 by 3. Next, we have to find the slope of the line Q. The slope of the line Q is m2 is equal to. The given points for the line Q is 6, minus 2 and 12, 2. Let us keep this point x1, y1, x2, y2. Now, you have to apply this point in the formula, means y2 minus y1. That is 2 minus into minus plus 2 by x2 minus x1, 12 minus 6. Then we have 4 by 6. Now you cancelling this by 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. m2 is equal to 2 by 3. This is the slope of the line Q. Now we have to check whether it is parallel or not. When the two lines are parallel, means what is the condition? Yes, both the slopes must be equal. See, the slope of the line P is m1 equal to 2 by 3 and the slope of the line Q is m2 is equal to 2 by 3. Both the slopes are equal. Therefore, that is m1 is equal to m2, 2 by 3. So, hence, the line P is parallel to the line Q. Hence, the line P is parallel to the line Q. This is the answer for this sum. Let us do the next example 5.12. See the question. Show that the points minus 2, 5, 6, minus 1 and 2, 2 are collinear. In this question, 3 points are given. We have to check whether it is a collinear or not. What is the concept of collinear? Yes, collinear is nothing but it is a straight line. In the previous exercise also, we have studied about this collinear concept. In that exercise, we check by using the area formula. In this exercise, we have to do this sum by using the concept of slope formula. Let us keep these 3 points A, B, C. Okay, now you have to find the slope of the line AB and the slope of the line BC. Whether these points are collinear means their slopes must be equal. Slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Otherwise, it is not a collinear. Let us do the solution. Let the given vertices be A minus 2 comma 5 and B 6 comma minus 1 and C 2 comma 2. Now you have to find the slope. What is the formula for slope? M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now the slope of the line, the slope of AB. What is the given points? A minus 2 comma 5, B 6 comma minus 1. Let us keep x1, y1, x2, y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 minus 1 minus 5 by x2 minus x1, 6 minus of minus plus 6 plus 2. Now you have to simplify this, means minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 by 6 plus 2, 8. Now you have to cancelling this by 2 table. 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8, that is minus 3 by 4. Hence, the slope of AB is equal to minus 3 by 4. Next, we have to find the slope of BC. Let us take the given points and write 6 comma minus 1, 2 comma 2, x1, y1, x2, y2. That is, you apply these points in the formula y2 minus y1, 2 minus into minus plus 1 by x2 minus x1, 2 minus 6. Now, you have to simplify this, means we get 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 minus 6, we have minus 4, that is minus 3 by 4. Hence, the slope of BC is equal to minus 3 by 4. See, the slope of AB minus 3 by 4 and the slope of BC also minus 3 by 4. Therefore, both the slopes are equal. Hence, the given points are collinear. Therefore, the slope of AB is equal to the slope of BC. Hence, the given points are collinear. This is the answer for this sum. Okay students, today homework example 5.13. Do it properly. Thank you.